learners, welcome to EasyElimu Learning Simplified. My name is Teacher Jonathan, and in our today's grade 4 mathematics, we are continuing with volume. And before we calculate the volume of cubes, or we look or find the volume of cubes, I would like to pose a question for us. How do we work out that volume of cubes and cuboid? How do we do it? Remember, in our previous lesson, we learned how to pile cubes to make a stack. And a stack is made up of different layers. A stack is made up of different layers. Now, in our pairs, can we try to form a stack? A stack using 8 cubes. Can we try to form a stack using 8 cubes? And with me, I've so many cubes with me. So can we start with the first one? In our pairs, let us form a stack with 8 cubes. Remember, a stack is made up of layers, not one layer. This is a layer 1, so we had layer 2. The layer 2, we have it on top here. That is layer 2. So these are our 8 cubes. They are 8 cubes. So the 8 cubes form a stack. Now, I would like you to understand this. For us to get the volume of this stack, how do we work it out? How do we work it out? Volume, now in our lesson here, volume of a stack is equals to number of unit squares or unit cubes. For us to get the volume of this stack, we will count the number of unit cubes. We'll count the number of unit cubes. Now, our volume here, remember we said a volume, what is volume? We said volume, it is the space occupied by something. And in our case now we are dealing with cubes. Space occupied by a cube is what we call it volume. So these cubes, if every unit cube, this one, it occupies a volume. This other one occupies a volume. So for us to identify the volume of this stack, what do? We count the number of unit cubes. The number of unit cubes. So how many unit cubes do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the first layer we have 4, and on the second layer we have 4. So how do we count them when they are arranged there? Because sometimes you'll find them on a picture. How will you count them? This is how you count them. Going this way, we have 1, 2. This other side, 1, 2. So those are 4. Going downwards, we have 1, 2. 1, 2. Those are also 4. Even this side is 4. So let me try to draw it here. Kindly remember, we normally work in our groups. So make sure you cooperate as you work in your groups. This is just a sample of my drawing. We had 2 layers. The layers are here. Those are the 2 layers, but the 2 layers were made up of 4 Now, this is just a sample of my drawing. In the first, the top layer, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So those were the 4. So it means the downwards, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So how do we count them? When they are already arranged there in that stack, this is how you count them. Going this side, we have 1 and the second one. So this side we have 2. Going this side, how many do we have? We have 1, 2. So this side also they are 2. And going upwards, how many do we have? We have 1 and 2. So we have 2. So this side is 2, this side is 2, this side is 2. Let us check here. We have said going this side we have 2 of them. So we have 1 and 2. This side, let me try to tilt it a bit. This side we have 1 and 2. This side we have 1 and 2. And going upwards, we have how many? 1 and 2. So, instead of counting 1 by 1, you can also do this. You can take that 2, we multiply it by 2, we multiply it by 2. Because we have said going this side is 2, going this side is 2, and upwards is 2. And now, how many unit cubes do you have? You have 8 unit cubes, and that becomes our volume. 8 becomes our volume. That is how we have counted. Going this side, we have 2 cubes. Going this side also we had 2 cubes, and going upwards we have 2 cubes. So all of them, they amount to 8. Now, in our groups, learners, I would like us now to have an arrangement of the first layer having 9 cubes. Let us try. And with me, I have so many of them. So we have the first one. These ones are in form of blocks. The blocks, remember, they form a square from the top here to the bottom here. It is a square. If you use our ruler to measure, remember we have said how can we identify whether they are the same? From the top here, we have 3.7. That is the measurement. So what about this side? From this side also we have 3.7. So they are square blocks. Now we have said we make the first, going this side we have 3. So these are 3. I'll use different colors so that we can know. So the first layer, the top one is 3. So we make them now 9. We also have another one. Those are 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember to cooperate as you work and as you operate in your groups. That is the layer 1. So we said layer is made up of unit squares that have been arranged very well. The second step is to form another layer. And another layer now we have said we are using different colors. So let us try use red because they can stack on top of the other. Let us try to use red. We are using red to stack to form layer number 2. That is our second layer. It is also made up of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the last one, we will use the blue ones. The blue ones to form another layer. The blue ones to form another layer, the last final layer, because we have said we need 3 layers of 9 each layer. We needed 3 layers of 9 each layer. For us to have now that is our stack. That is our stack. That is our stack of 9 square unit cubes or 9 unit cubes each layer. 9 unit cubes each layer. If I were to pick like this, we have layer of green, layer of red, and layer of blue. Now, each layer has 9. So we have said, going downwards, when we want to calculate the volume of our stack, the volume of these cubes, how do we calculate them? We have said we count the number of unit cubes. Now, from here, going this side, we have 1, 2, 3. Those are 3. Going this side, we also have 1, 2, and 3. And then going upwards, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3. So it means now for us, even without drawing, it means now we have 3. We also have, we multiply it by 3, and we also multiply it by 3. Those are our square cubes. So when you multiply, 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 unit cubes. Now let us count them. Let us count them. These are 3. So we have 3. Add another 3. Add another 3. Add another 3. Another 3. Another 3. 3 and 3. How many are we? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it means it's every part we have 9. So 9 multiplied by 3, you get 27 unit squares. And that is how we calculate volume of our cubes. I've said 29 unit cubes. 29 unit cubes. So that is how we have formed this stack of 9 cubes each layer. The stack of 9 cubes each layer. Learners, can we try more? Can we try more? Now let us try to form. Let us now try to form a block or a stack having 4 unit cubes, or having 12 unit cubes each layer. 12 unit cubes each layer. And how do we do this? These were 3 unit cubes downwards, so we have to add more. So we have another layer downwards. Now this one will have a mixture. Remember, we have said we have 4 each. So if these were 3, we need to add 1 more to get 4. And I've said this one is a mixture. So that one makes 4. That one makes 4, but this other side we also need 4. So that is 1, 2, 3, and I look for more. I look for more blocks. 4. So we have, this side is 4. So we have also 4 on top. We also need 4 on top. So we can look for more blocks. We can look for more blocks. Now, learners, for us to have 4 layers, because that was our aim, we need to have another layer on top. So another layer on top, we arrange it here to make it 4 layers. Why am I doing so? Remember, a cube, all sides are equal. They are of same measurement. So we have to, if we are piling 4, let every side have 4. Every height has 4. So we are making them 4 each side, so that we can have. Good. Now, this is our stacking. And this stack has 1, 2, 3, 4. This going upwards, they have 4. This side we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And this other side we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So without even drawing, because it is also good to draw. And now from the pictorial view, do you know how to count it? Now, we have said every side has 4. So we take 4, multiply by 4, we multiply it by 4. That is how we'll get the number of square cubes which are found here. And the number of those square cubes, it is our volume. The number of those square cubes is our volume. Now, we have 16. 16 multiplied by 4. 16 multiply it by 4, and we'll get 64. So 64 is our volume. 64 unit cubes. 64 unit cubes. 64 unit cubes. Learners, This is how we look for the volume of cubes. Volume of cubes by counting the unit cubes. By counting the unit cubes. A task for us to undertake. Task for us to undertake. And the task for us to undertake is look for the volume of the following stack. What is the volume of the following stack? And the stack that we have is, number 1, what is the volume? Look for the volume. The stack we have is this one. This is our stack. Let me try to draw it very well. This is our stack. I'm trying to figure out how to draw it. Try to rub a bit, make it more concrete, more better. Trying to make it more better. I'm trying to make it more better. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3 and 4. So this side also we have 4. What is the volume of that stack? What is the volume of that stack? What is the volume of that stack? And the last one, number 2, what is the volume of a stack with every layer, or with 3 layers? In every layer, we have 16 unit cubes. And here now we have not 3 layers, we have 4 layers. 4 layers, in every layer, 16 unit cubes. Those are the 2 tasks for us to undertake. And this marks the end of our lesson for today. Have a wonderful time.